What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is UnrealEntGaming Gaming, and I'm joined here today by my best friends, TheCODBrothers Gaming, my friend Paul, and Sean from FatalBrotherHood. And today we're going to be discussing the new Dragon Ball Z 2015 movie. We're going to be doing sort of like a parallel, discussion where we're going to remove Frieza from the equation and we're going to include Cell. So I wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions. Now, I mean, we're all huge Dragon Ball Z fans here, and we're all very much fanboys for the actual series, but don't you guys think that, and I want to know your thoughts about this, would it have made more sense to have Cell replace Frieza in returning? Because obviously Cell's an android, and with the actual description of him having a new evolution would make more sense, given the fact that, you know, he can actually come back and say something along the lines of, oh, I thought I was perfect, but now I actually discovered that, you know, I can actually be perfect by absorbing, you know, such and such. So what are your thoughts on, like, Akira Toriyama, if he never used Frieza, used Cell instead?
I think he'd fit the role better. Like, he'd actually have some more purpose in his life, too, besides just killing Goku.
There's a lot more things you could do with Cell than with Frieza.
Okay, like what?
Frieza can't regenerate, first of all.
Yeah, Cell can do, like, the Piccolo thing, make his arms come back. Frieza, he's dead if, like, Trunks slashes him again.
Yeah, Cell can suicide bomb his ass into the planet and come back stronger every time. So.
No, I mean, that is true, but, like, why would you rather prefer Cell over Frieza in that matter? Like, what can Cell do that Frieza can't?
Well, Cell didn't really die in, like, 0.5 seconds to Trunks, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, aside from that, like, I get the whole.
Well, also, like, a good idea would be, like, if Cell turns into, like, a god and he has little Cell Juniors, wouldn't that make them gods and you got, like, a whole army?
But then it'll be a recap of, like, the Cell saga, don't you think?
That's true.
Like, you have to do something different. Like, Frieza this time, he's coming back different. Like, he's not only is he fighting everybody by himself, but he actually has a humongous army. Like, we never saw his army, you know, fight alongside him before. So,
where the hell is his army hiding this whole time?
Well, you got to think, like, where did the other two henchmen hide as well? You know, like, we have no idea. I mean, Akira, I think he's trying to base he's trying to base Frieza around being this, like, alien mutant thing. But, like, what I don't understand is how could he possibly have a new evolution? Like, going back to what we discussed earlier about Cooler, I understand that, but all right, let's say Cell comes back and he tells everybody, hey, I thought I was perfect, but I'm not perfect until I absorb, you know, such and such. Who could he possibly absorb that could give him that strength to combat everybody else?
I was thinking Beerus.
Beerus?
Yes. I was like, but then would Beerus actually even let himself be captured?
There's no way.
No.
There's absolutely no way. I mean, I hate to say this. Remember GT when he tried to absorb Goku and he just popped right back out?
Yeah.
Don't you think it'd be kind of like a similar thing going on? So I was thinking, like, why not get revenge on the same dude that killed him? Why not absorb Ultimate Gohan?
Oh, ooh.
Would that have made? I mean,
because Bowl cut Gohan in this new movie. Bowl cut.
Well, bowl cut or not, he's still very much significant.
I don't get how they do that, man. Dragon Ball Z is all about the spiky hair.
No, I understand that, but he's gonna have a family. He's not gonna be able to train like Vegeta and Goku.
So basically, you're saying is when we all grow up and we have families, we're all getting bowl cuts.
It's not about the bowl cuts. It's about responsibility.
Nigga, you're basically saying that when you get a bowl cut, your soul has been taken by the devil himself.
Whoa.
Like, I'm married.
You have a family. You're not gonna cut your mate.
Wait a minute. If there's anybody to blame for this, don't you think it's Chi-Chi? Because she made him that way.
She made him a bitch.
Well, no. Chi-Chi had the right mindset. Is like he has to have like some form of education. Goku living out in the countryside ain't much going on in his life.
It's not just the countryside, it's the fact that she sees her husband as being this ravenous fucking trainee that just goes off and fighting all sorts of shit, getting blown up to hell.
Yeah, but also, like, Chi-Chi's point of view is like Goku will run out of things to fight eventually. What's he gonna do with his life?
Well, he fought a god and he never thought he'd fight one, so
yeah, that was luck.
It's the unknown. So that gives, I mean, knowing that, all right, if you're in Gohan's position and you know your dad can be a god, what the hell is the point of even training anymore? You know your dad can hold it.
But your his specific dad leaves him.
Like, okay, but that's
Piccolo is his dad.
Piccolo is his dad. What are you talking about?
All right, well, fine. All right, you want to claim Piccolo as his father, fine. But going back to what we talked about, Cell, like if you guys were telling the story, how would you bring Cell back? Like how could you physically do that?
He absorbed everyone in Hell, like literally.
Oh, so you're saying wait? So in your story, Hell's canon.
Yeah, Hell has to.
Hell
be
has to
where
be
the hell
canon.
are they?
Well, Hell's not technically canon.
But it
Right.
was in the wasn't it in the
Yeah, it was in the Boo Saga where they were all just.
It's in the TV show, but in the actual manga, Hell was never.
so that
canon.
whole Pycon saga never existed?
Pycon was never canon either.
What the
What?
fuck? That was a great freaking.
That was
a great
awesome.
It was, but according to insiders and according to some sources, Pycon and Hell were never canon.
I want to hear Akira Toriyama tell me Pycon ain't real, and then we'll figure this out.
He's smoking
Well,
too
first,
much.
he probably doesn't even know who Pycon is.
What the Pycon?
Put this Pycon.
What is
No, but,
Pycon?
like,
I never
sorry,
made no
so-
Pycon.
So wait a minute. So Sean, Cell, how would you do that? Go
I
ahead.
would say like he slowly began to absorb every single person in Hell. Everyone he thought he was at least strong, like that was more stronger than he was, and then that gives him enough strength to rip straight through Hell, like what Frieza's trying to do in this.
And do what? What would be his purpose?
First would be revenge,
number one.
and then he's still trying to reach his perfection. And if he realizes that there's a God mode that Saiyan's can reach, and he has Saiyan cells in him. Remember, he's cocky now because of those Saiyan cells. I think
Imagine he wanted to go and meet Beerus because he could see everything that Goku's doing from Hell. Like they're all watching.
Yes.
So imagine he says he wants to take that place, that spot they have as a god of destruction, and he decides to go on a rampage in Hell to prove himself.
And he comes back and he fights Beerus?
He comes back and he goes to Beerus. He says, "Make me the god of destruction. Let me take Frieza or Goku's place."
Well, how can he
Yeah.
take Frieza and Goku's place?
No,
when
because like
They
wasn't
offered him a
Beerus
spot.
training Frieza to be like
Goku said no.
Exactly. So Cell wants that spot now.
Yeah, but in order for him to do that, remember what we said, you have to beat Beerus. There's no way he's gonna be able to
Absorb
do that.
everything. Fuck
absorb everything.
He can absorb everything. Like he's not gonna come close.
As long as he doesn't
If he
absorb
absorbs
Krillin-
Goku, and well, you know,
That's a very big if.
If he goes like up the chain, like you remember, I'm going with GT here, but remember that android thing, Baby? It went from each Saiyan, like from Goten to Gohan to Trunks to.
Well, he was a
up that chain.
parasite. Cell's not a
If-
parasite.
Yeah, I know, but if Cell was to like absorb them one at a time, going all the way up to Goku, I think he could win.
I think God Goku would stop him, honestly.
But God Goku needs all 5 Saiyans to actually become God.
That is true, but he still harnessed his
If he
power.
just
Remember at
kills
the end of
Goten,
Battle of Gods?
If they make it dark and he kills.
Well, listen, at the end of Battle of Gods, he was still able to retain a lot of that power and still keep up. That's why Beerus was like, how the hell?
They still have to pass that over to Vegeta. I hope he doesn't cheat
Yeah.
Vegeta out of that shit.
Vegeta
Remember,
needs-
man, Akira does the opposite of what you expect.
That's
and he needs
stupid
to be
as
blue.
fuck.
He needs
So
to be blue.
maybe he does become a god, and Frieza just beats his ass down.
I
How
want
much would that
Vegeta to get his
suck?
vengeance.
That would suck
It-
so fucking much.
That would suck so much, but they really need to give Vegeta the chance to kill the guy who murdered his entire race.
Yes, that is.
Give him
but,
that chance.
But going back to Cell, how cool would it be if Cell came back, he's doing all this shit, and the next thing you know, Future Trunks comes back and eliminates him once again? It's like, oh, Trunks, huh?
They really gotta bring Future Trunks back. Like, he's just gotta.
Well, nobody knows what happened to him, so who knows?
At least
But,
he's coming back for Xenoverse. He's the time protector.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
finally, about time. I was getting fucking sick and tired of young Trunks.
Yeah, young Trunks is spoiled.
Yo, Young Trunks is like Young Thug.
No, but like Cell, I think Cell would have made much more sense. Like he's such a cocky asshole. But then again, if you want to compare villains, who's more ruthless? I think it's Frieza. Frieza just wants to torture you to death. Cell's like, meh. Like if you really think about it, Cell's like, man, I don't really care.
Now, Frieza will lie to you. He'll convince you that he's not
Like
gonna kill
Cell waited fucking 10 days to fucking plan out this tournament to destroy the Earth. If I was him,
Yeah,
I'd
because-
already do it.
Cell's got the sand like cells. in it.
Exactly.
Yes.
But Frieza does not. That's what makes Frieza a lot more ruthless as
No,
an
no,
enemy.
Frieza is a liar. He'll tell you that I'm not gonna kill you. Just give me the Dragon Ball at this time, and then he'll murder everyone anyway.
Exactly. and
Cell,
then
he'll be
destroy
straight up with you. He'll tell you exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna blow up the entire planet, and he's gonna give you time to like build your strength to give you some type of hope, and then he's gonna crush that hope.
That's kind of true. He has more of Beerus in him than Frieza does. Frieza's
No, he
a
does.
big-
But like perfect example when Bardock charged him with all the Saiyans behind him. Frieza's like, I'm not having this shit. I'll blow you all up to hell. And that's exactly
Frieza
what
was
he did.
already planning to murder them.
Cell, I think would have killed everybody individually, and then probably just been like, I don't care about this planet. It bores me.
He would have
Just-
killed everyone who he thought was at least somewhat of a like.
Exactly,
below.
somewhat strong, but
Yeah.
it kills everybody, whether you're strong or not. that's what makes him much more of a ruthless enemy, don't you think?
Wait, we talking about Cell or Frieza?
Frieza's much more ruthless than Cell. You can't really say no to that.
I don't know, because they both have the same ruthless killing style. Like, he shoots Trunks through the stomach, and Frieza kills Krillin by explosion.
Yeah, but
well,
I think he beats...
Imperfect Cell was a lot more ruthless than Perfect Cell, because he was
much more darker as a character.
Yeah, he was desperate. He was fucking desperate.
Yeah, and he had to, like, weasel his way through the place and slaughter people on the side.
And same thing for, like, the first form of Frieza. To me, he reminded me of, like, this spoiled little rich kid. Like, he was just sitting on his throne, not giving a fuck. But once he transformed in his final form, as you saw with Goku, like, he beat the shit out of Goku, man. I don't care what anybody says. He really did.
He needed Piccolo to help give him a diversion.
If you guys remember, there was, like, a couple of scenes where, like, he wrapped his tail around Goku's neck and, like, just beat the bloody mess out of him. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Cell didn't do that. Cell was just like, you give up? Fuck you. Frieza was like...
No, Cell wanted the challenge. He wanted them to
he did want the challenge. And going back to what you said about him encountering Beerus, you know how quickly Beerus would shut him down?
Wait. Look, here's one difference between Cell and Frieza. When Frieza hears of Super Saiyans, like he just ignored it, or he was scared shitless of the idea. When Cell hears of a Super Saiyan 2, he welcomed the idea. He wanted it to happen.
Well...
That proves how much, like, which one of them has more of a hunger for fighting.
Well, no, when Frieza would hear it, I think he'd get more angry.
Angry and scared.
But was he really scared when Vegeta talked to him about it? I don't think so.
No, that's the reason. Remember when he kept...
He laughed at Vegeta. He was like...
I'm going with, like, the Bardock storyline. Remember how he sends... Every time he sees some Saiyans who are getting too powerful doing A-rank missions that they shouldn't be able to, he'd have them, like, stealthily killed on some planet?
But yet, he never fucking realized that there was a child on that planet by the name of Broly. How did he not feel his power?
Same day Broly was, like, born, wasn't he?
He was born, yeah, but that's not canon. But even if it was, that would have been...
Oh, wait, didn't Broly get stabbed on the same day of his birth?
Yeah, he got fucking stabbed and
so I don't think he had
and...
the energy to just, like, put out some power. I don't know.
No, he did. Did you not fucking see it?
He survived the blast, yeah.
He felt the blast. I was like... But he fucking felt that blast, son. And that's what I'm talking about. Cell wouldn't have done that. Cell would have just left the planet alone and killed everybody. Like none of them are Majin Buu. But of course, that's a different subject.
That's a completely different subject.
Cell has instant transmission.
All right, so Paul, like, how would you have done Cell being introduced? Given the fact that you feel like Akira Toriyama's on shrooms.
Wait,
Shut up, Sean. It's my turn to shine. Just kidding. I think he fights his way through hell, tries to meet Beerus, and convince him to become a god. That's my opinion on it. Like,
and then what? What does he do? Who does he fight?
He takes his place as the rightful god, and then goes straight for Goku.
Why Goku and not Gohan?
No, because Goku's the one that teleported his ass to King Kai's planet and put him through all that shit.
But he did make him stronger.
He did make him stronger, but then again...
But Gohan was the one that killed him.
Gohan... He'll kill everybody. I don't know, man. It's just how it is.
What if, like, you know how Cell has instant transmission? What if he cheats like how Goku did when he teleported to help them during the Broly fight?
Yo.
Yeah, if Cell has instant transmission, he could easily just go past, like, heaven and hell and all that shit. Go straight back to Earth.
He can, but...
He can.
It defeats the purpose on why he's back, and what the hell does he want? Like...
Well, his reason doesn't have to be a, like he could just teleport.
I think since he craves a challenge, I think Cell would have tried to fight off Beerus first, or maybe fights off the Z Warriors, beats them all down, and then he's like, "Now I'm gonna go for your benevolent gods," and he goes up to them and he's like, "Nah."
Maybe Akira Toriyama could give him a reason to, like, for Cell to hate himself and want to get stronger. Like if Yamcha can beat Cell at this point.
Nah, there's
no. Get out of here.
Try to give Yamcha some hope.
There's no plausible way that'll ever happen. First of all, second of all, it's just I feel like with the whole quote of Frieza saying "I have a new evolution," that would have fit Cell a lot more than Frieza, to me at least. I don't know. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below about Cell or Frieza. Which characters would you guys have wanted to see in the movie, whether it be Frieza or Cell? Remember, Akira Toriyama wanted to end Dragon Ball Z with Frieza. That's why it's like his little child. Frieza is sort of like his child. So let us know what you guys think, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Check out the COD Brothers and Fatal Brotherhood. Stay tuned for more, everybody, and we'll be seeing you all later. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.
Yeah!